Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Mr. Crypto Vet coming at you with a review and my personal opinion of a new platform that has emerged to the crypto slash arbitrage space. Before I get started with this video, this is a heavy reminder with big emphasis on the video today, especially. I am not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion. Keep that in mind. I said my opinion. You do whatever you want to do with your funds. Okay. This is just solely for education and entertainment purposes only. You are responsible for any decision that you choose to make after watching this video. All right. So with that out of the way, gotta talk about the elephant in the room, and that is the new project called Fusion Xperience. And they recently launched on the 21st of November, which is just 2 short days ago. And just, like with any company out there may be some hiccups in the beginning. But the reason why I'm bringing this video to you today is because I just want to remind the space of the damage that we went through earlier this year, May, June timeframe, with other projects that we may commonly know as COTP, Swapnex. There's other projects, I'm sure, but those are two of some of the most notable ones for being in the crypto arbitrage space. So this project to me looks like a new and improved Swapnex COTP combined, 2.0. And that's not me saying don't get involved with this project. That's not what I'm saying at all by any means. I'm just giving you guys my personal opinion, what I'm going to be doing with this project. And I'll just get straight to the point. I am going to be watching this one from the sidelines. So don't come to me and ask me for a link, a referral link, a sign up link. I'm just not going to do it right away, especially seeing how they just came out a couple of days. Even with Swapnex, we've seen that Swapnex was around supposedly for almost 2 years. And, this may be one of those opportunities that, hey, I might have missed out on the very beginning. And, who knows? This thing might blow up over the next couple of years. But just from everything that I've gathered, I don't have much confidence at all to enter, especially in the infancy stages of a newly released project. There's not a whole lot of information out there. We don't know who the owner or who is behind the scenes of this project, which, I mean, that doesn't really matter anyways if we did or didn't know. There's been plenty of projects in the past. We knew exactly who the CEO was, where they were located out of, and they still up and ran with people's money. So that's not super important. I'm just going to go over some of the details on this project, and I'll point out why I think it's risky or not risky to be a part of Fusion Xperience. So like I mentioned, they just launched a couple of days ago, which, that's no big deal. It's a crypto arbitrage platform. So crypto arbitrage, for those who don't know, is when you take the price of cryptocurrency on one exchange and you buy and you go and you exchange it on a different currency that has a difference in price in order to make a profit. That's arbitrage. That doesn't happen with just crypto. You can literally do that with a whole bunch of stuff, buy and sell. There's flippers out there who do this with, retail items. So it's just a version of doing it with cryptocurrency. So we've seen this done in the past with other projects. Not saying it can't be done. I've seen it done successfully, but who's to say that they're going to be able to manage the amount of capital that's going to be coming in at such a high rate of speed? If they can even manage that high of a figure, what's these people's background on crypto arbitrage, or do they have a success record? Do they have, where is the report showing that they've done this to successfully be able to manage 1 million plus accounts? Because I can guarantee you people are going to be throwing their money into this project right away. So the potential daily reward is about 1% or more, and they divvy this up into a pie and I believe 20% goes to like their overhead, 25% goes to the referrals, another 25% goes to you, and then the other 25% or so is divvied up in something else. I don't have it right in front of me, but just know that it does get divvied out. So, there's nothing wrong with that. And what I did appreciate from this, the overview that I was presented with, is there wasn't anything saying like, hey, we're going to guarantee you 3% a day or anything like that, because you can't make a guarantee when it comes to crypto arbitrage. You don't know if the opportunity is going to even present itself. So that is a good thing that they didn't. That's a positive I'll give to them in their corner. The minimum entry is $10. I'll tell you right now, if you get started with $10, you're not going to make any money ever with this thing. Like it'll take you forever to make money with crypto arbitrage with just $10. So you may want to, I always suggest people whenever they're starting in an investment platform to get started with at least $500 if you want to see any kind of positive direction of your capital. So, if you do want to get started in something like this, don't risk anything that you're not willing to lose, because a lot of people over leveraged and invested more than they were willing to lose with those other projects that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. And there were so many stories in these Telegram groups, so many stories on Facebook about how people needed to get money for surgeries for their kids. They didn't have rent money, mortgage money, all these different things because they're betting the farm on this one project. So definitely don't invest any more than you're willing to lose. And if that means that you can't get started right away, with $500, maybe you should just watch from the sidelines until you have enough saved up. That's just my personal take on it. But hey, you do whatever you want to do. This isn't financial advice. Auto compounding is enabled for this project, which we've seen other projects out there who are still successful to this day who have auto compound features on their platform. So that's not a huge red flag there. Right. Oh, I have the breakdown right here actually. So it's 25% for the individual user, your profits daily. So if they make 1% on your capital, which let's just use $500 as an example, 1% would be $5. So out of that $5, you would get 25% of that. So you could do the math. The other 35% goes to the affiliate structure, and 20% is for corporate or their overhead, and then 20% in fees. So the profit split, if you look at it overall, is really 25-75 in the favor of Fusion Xperience. So that's not really super high profit margin, even though 35% of that 75% is going to the affiliate structure. If you're not a promoter or a recruiter, then you're not going to be able to take advantage of that 35%. So it's all in how you look at that. On their daily withdrawal option, so you have a 20-minute window to withdraw your funds daily, and that's going to be from 7:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hey, that's not a problem for me because I'm usually up at 5 in the morning, and I'm Eastern Time, so that wouldn't be a problem for me. I would just set an alarm or a reminder for myself. But if you're on the opposite side of the world, or even in a different time zone altogether, then that may be a challenge for you, and you may not have the opportunity to withdraw. You definitely would have to set yourself an alarm if those are your normal sleeping hours, so you can have access to your money. But a daily withdrawal option is definitely a pro. You just have a very small window of time to do it, and I can almost guarantee you that the site is going to be bogged down with everyone and their mom trying to get in and withdraw during that 20-minute window. So that's kind of a red flag for me. They do accept credit and debit cards. I'm not entirely sure what that means, that they accept debit and credit cards, because you can only deposit in USD TRC20 specifically through an app that links with Tron. So I'm not 100% sure what the credit and debit card would be used for, but if you were able to fund your account with a credit or a debit card, that would be a pro in my book, because if you could book that thing with a credit card and this thing goes kaputs later, then you could just get with the credit card company and file for a dispute if it happens within a certain window of time. Possibly, don't quote me on that. Get with your financial institution, whoever your credit card holder is, because there may be some kind of clause when it comes to crypto. I know some companies out there don't even let you purchase crypto, like Capital One, I believe, is one that does not allow you to make purchases for crypto. So do your own research on that if you did plan on purchasing or getting involved with this company with using a credit card. So I'm going to share the screen here, and we're going to go over their Facebook. But before I share this screen, I want to quickly invite you to subscribe to the channel if you are a fan of this content and you want to be updated when I drop more content. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification. Also, if you could like and comment on this video, that would be fantastic. So I am just going to quickly share my screen here. All right, so this is what their Facebook page looks like. And I'm just gonna scroll down here, and this is the type of quality that you guys are gonna get. Starting off, some of the stuff is kind of old, but I have it sorted by most relevant. So they have a WhatsApp, they have I believe they have a Telegram, and from what I'm hearing, these people are supposed to be wholesome, and they were also victims, I should say, of the COTP and the Swapnex era of arbitrage trading. So if you want access to their Facebook group, here it is: Fusion Protocol, Arbitrage. And I already can see people are going to be flooding to this thing because it's just another shiny bell with promises of passive income that you have to do absolutely nothing for. Not saying that those opportunities don't exist, but I've learned my lesson in the past. Sometimes when things seem too good to be true, typically it is what it is. But nothing really that's standing out a whole lot. And they're talking about coming out with a token. So just some more potential money grab items in my mind. But I'm just not feeling this one, guys. Here, look at this. When I see this kind of stuff, this is a red flag. That is a huge red flag for me. So look at 314%. Come on, how unrealistic is that? Let's be real here. Like integrity, transparency, accountability, honesty, love, excellence. These are their core values that they're going off of. And hey, I am not knocking it. I am not knocking it. If you guys want to get started with this program, go ahead, be my guest. My personal stance is I'm going to be watching from the sidelines on this one. I'm not going to be getting involved. We're just going to watch and see what happens. I could be completely wrong, and you guys can come back at this video a couple months from now, a couple years from now, and poke fun in the comments. Hey, that's okay. Just because there's an opportunity out there does not mean that I have to invest in it. And the same goes for you. Just because something new has, a new shiny red car, a new shiny bell comes out, does not mean that you have to hand your money over to these platforms, guys. So just be smart about it. Don't invest in anything you're willing to you want to risk to lose. So if that's your rent money, your mortgage money, your car payment, whatever, they come and repo that thing. Do not invest this money, because it could be here today and gone tomorrow. I'm a true testament of that. I've seen it happen in the past, and I would hate for something like that to happen to you guys, especially any of my subscribers. And what I did was I have a personal Telegram chat, and it's called FX Superheroes. And in that group the other day, I sent out a message to all the folks who are in that group, letting them know about this opportunity. I don't think I gave the name, but this is the opportunity that I was talking about. And I gave my list of 5 opportunities that I'm currently involved in, and ones that I'm going to continue to promote. My number one that I have, and you know what? This is in no particular order. I will be dropping a video with my top 5 ranked from my favorite to my my least favorite, I guess you could say. But in no particular order, I have Novatech, I have the 8 Minute Trader platform, Metaverse Wealth Academy, Ultron, and Tupon and Zanique. And for those of you guys who don't know about Metaverse Wealth Academy, the link is in the description of this comment if you want to get started with them. But that is a group of wholesome folks who are kind of in the same boat, and we all got gypped out of some money, whether it's one platform or another in the past. And it's a community of folks who came together, and we really want to be able to teach folks how to trade and go out there and make money on their own without having to hand it over to some other company or some other person. So they've been holding up on that promise, going in and teaching. And I highly, highly, highly suggest you guys be a part of that community. So I also have a video. I'll link that here in this video. And the link to get started with them is in the description of this video. And that's all I have for today on this project. So, like I said, not to beat a dead horse, but I'm going to be sitting on the sidelines for this project. You guys choose to do whatever you want. I'm not saying don't get involved. I'm just saying be careful. Be careful. Be very careful. So that's all I have for you guys today. This is Mr. Crypto Vet. Thanks for watching the video. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.